How could they lose this one? This trade's already a bust. Dude, it was just a one game, and they're still 4-1-1 in their last 6. And where was this Jake Gardner kid? He was invisible. I have a theory on that.
You ready? Big news. What? Seriously? No pigs yet. What? What was he doing? Wow. Bring him on. Beautiful.
Leafs lose 2-1 in overtime to the New Jersey Devils. Sorry, let me start the video by saying something I never would have thought I'd say 2 months ago. Leafs lose 2-1 to the New Jersey Devils, the hottest team in the NHL. When did that happen? But the Devils managed to pull this off without Brodeur because of injury and Volchenkov because of suspension. A little surprising to me that this was a low-scoring game because after the trade, the Leafs looked different, the injuries and suspensions, the Devils looked different. There's a chance for sloppiness. And the low score wasn't for lack of trying. The two teams combined for 71 shots. All of them by Joffrey Lupul. Wow, that's what some people were expecting. It was Johan Hedberg and James Reimer that stole the show. It took to the second period for anyone to find the back of the net, but Nikolai Kulemin found a way to do it. That contract's looking pretty good. But Phil Kessel knocked down, throws the puck behind him, through the crease to Kulemin, and Eagle-Eye Nikolai's not going to miss that. Then Bozak had what could have been the game-winning goal on his stick. Nice little move to deke out Hedberg. Wide open net, but he slashed and misses. The net was wide open. Might as well have been like, feed me. And that would prove costly, because in the third, Mark Fane takes the shot, Dinah Zubris tips it, fools Reimer, and it's a tie game. And it seemed like that was the only way to beat Reimer. The Devils had 25 to 30 shots against at that point. But here's another chance to get ahead. Clark MacArthur coming in, passes to New Leaf, an old teammate with the Medicine Hat Tigers, Joffrey Lupul, and whiff. Lupul fans on the shot, and nothing happens. And to be honest, I kind of expected that out of Lupul in this game. I mean, he didn't even skate with the team. He just gets thrown right into a game. Just over 18 minutes of ice time, too. And with James Reimer slamming the door, making 12 saves in the third period, we're heading to overtime. Couple things here. You might remember Phaneuf and Kovalchuk actually fought earlier this year. They were at each other's necks the whole game. So Kovalchuk starts the rush into the Leaf zone from behind his defensive blue line. Cuts across the ice and Phaneuf and Ollie almost like bump into each other. Neither defenseman's really able to commit to one side, so Kovalchuk sneaks around him. Then he takes a wrister that few players in the league have. Unfortunately, Ilya Kovalchuk is one of them. Beats Reimer, and that's the game, 2-1. And watching the third period, the Devils deserved the 2 points. It's just good that the Leafs got 1. And it was just a bummer that that was how the game ended. Because Reimer had a fantastic game, and he really deserved a better result. And Keith Ollie, playing just under 22 minutes, was great the whole game. Just a really big, imposing dude. Almost got a goal, actually. Them's the breaks. So the obvious question of the game, what did you think of Joffrey Lupul in his Leafs debut? And what did you think about Keith Ollie now that he's been called up? I think Lupul struggled in his Leaf debut, but again, I'll chalk that up to not even practicing with the team. But he did come close, so if he gets close without any practice, imagine what he'll do with some. And like I said earlier, Keith Ollie just big, imposing, and responsible most of the game. Now the Leafs head to Montreal to take on the Habs. That's going to be a tough game. The Habs have been struggling lately, losing that 8-5 slugfest to the Boston Bruins, then losing in the shootout to Mikko Koskinen and the New York Islanders. So with the trade that just happened and the moves that Burke alluded to, there's lots to talk about in Leafland. That's why myself and Chancellor, you know him from all his awesome Marlies work, are going to be doing a live chat today on mapleleafs.com/LeafSpaceLive. We're going to be talking Leafs, Marlies, trades, you name it. And then maybe some tomfoolery as well. All business. So today, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, mapleleafs.com/LeafSpaceLive. 2 p.m. Eastern, mapleleafs.com/LeafSpaceLive. And it'll be going on for at least an hour, so check it out. So that's it for me. Add me on leafspace.com. Add me as a friend or like my page on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at Steve_Dangle. And once again, don't forget, chat today, 2 p.m. Eastern, mapleleafs.com/LeafSpaceLive. It's Friday! Treat yourself, dude!